Woo! We're here. It is episode 26, the final part of the Metal Gear Solid 1 original playthrough. And we just crashed. Now, I'm debating how much I really want to talk over some of the stuff in this. These parts for sure.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead.
How are you still alive? He just doesn't quit. He finally got hit with the Fox Die virus. He's about to have his moment of triumph and execute Snake and Meryl, but... Honk D2 fire truck. Here it comes. Where's that truck going? Please don't let the neighbor set the house on fire again. Looks like it's just rolling. It has no lights on either.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
I love it. It's like just by the skin of their teeth, all the shit kind of works out, you know? There's no real happy ending.
Are you okay? Colonel, what happened? The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was the Secretary of Defense.
Jim Houseman went rogue.
What happened to the air raid?
I can't see air raid without thinking of the Limp Bizkit song Rolling Air Raid Vehicle. I watched the whole thing this morning on, I think it was Matt McMuscle's channel, where, talked about Fred Durst in video games. It's surprisingly a lot. I knew about the SmackDown game he was in, but then he was also apparently in like a Fight Club fighting game, which is kind of like, if you know the book Fight Club, that's kind of the antithesis of it. It's against all that consumer culture shit, so of course we made a video game out of the movie. Even the movie got that part right, though. There's a lot of anti-consumerism in it. The glaciers are calm.
You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to...
Oh, Campbell really
Leave it to me.
did look out for Snake in the end.
Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard
I don't know. Trying to remember what happens to him later on. He goes into retirement after this, I'm pretty sure. I hope he doesn't get hurt, 'cause he's a decent guy. He featured in number 3 too, right at the very end.
Just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine.
Well, at least Meryl will be okay.
This programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that
Oh, Naomi.
face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her.
So,
I'm switching over to Naomi.
yeah, awkward.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him.
That's real cool, Snake, that he didn't say what Frank or Gray Fox wanted him to say, which is, you know, to Naomi that he's the one that killed her parents.
Your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world.
Discretion is often the better part of valor.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he was in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to
Boy, I am looking forward to cooking these things. I don't know why. I finally was when I got groceries the other day. I was finally able to get to. So I like to go to Walmart for my groceries. Yeah, I know. I am making a little bit more money now, so maybe I'll start going to Giant, like real good shit. But they had 2 Rising Crust Supreme Pizza, or not, Meat Lover pizzas. I got 1 Supreme, 1 Meat Lover. Supreme is all the good shit, all the veggies and peppers and everything. Meat Lovers is Meat Lovers, so I made Meat Lovers today. I swear to God, every time I got back before, there was only cheese and pepperoni in there. Like, I want something more. Again, this line of thinking has continued throughout the entire series. Kojima, just start writing books, please. I will read every single one of them.
because I wanted to know who I was, where I came.
Interesting, though, if you succumb to Ocelot's torture earlier in the game, this scene is all with Hal, which has its own warmness too, because both of these characters are hugely important in Snake's life, you know. Well, Meryl kind of loses importance, but him and Hal are like thick as thieves. They're brothers, you know. Forgive that click. I had to close something.
Potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose.
I always did like the lighting of this scene and everything. For again, PlayStation 1, its graphics were really pushed, and it looks beautiful. Same thing. I finished recording. I did it live, but I wanted to do a standard playthrough of it of Final Fantasy IX, so I was recording that. Now, obviously, I'm playing that on the PS4, the HD remaster, what have you. But still, you know, PlayStation era graphics are beautiful, and PS2, of course. I love that there's just like a stashed vehicle, you know? Snowmobile. Why couldn't I think of that word?
That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
David and Eli.
Will we find it?
Eli was Liquid's name.
I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time.
Jesus Christ.
Never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea,
This is fucking beautiful.
most of all.
And then they ride off together. But, yeah.
I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on.
These two do not continue this relationship, unfortunately. Oh, let's read this first. Ooh. Alright, well, I'm just gonna talk real quick. Because I don't want to talk over these credits too much once the videos and shit start. Those two do not continue their relationship. I forget why they split. Snake begins working with Otacon and their group Philanthropy to take care of Metal Gears around the world. And we'll touch a bit on that when I get to Metal Gear Solid 2 here shortly. But, just, wow. That ending scene gets me every time, man. And, there's a bit of an audio glitch. One cable came out of the mic. Fortunately, I was just sitting there admiring the wonderful script and voice work. So, nothing really was lost. But, just so beautiful. Like, the caribou part and riding off together into the spring of a land. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Like, it's so fucking good. So, huge shout out to everybody that had anything to do with this game. Editing and effects, Kojima, it really is his child. Oh my god. Also, I owe it to you to say, the best is yet to come is this song. Check it out. It is, I mean, if you're, I'm way into music and just how it makes you feel and the emotions and environment it brings. This is one of those songs that just transports you somewhere else, you know? So I'm going to shut up and we can enjoy it.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Dye should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.